All right, let's just jump right in. We all have these huge goals, right? Big dreams for who we want to be in the future. But what if the secret to getting there isn't some big, flashy, viral moment? What if it's not about finding that one burst of motivation that changes everything? What if the real path is kind of boring? Today, we're going to break down how these small, consistent, and yeah, pretty unexciting habits are actually the things that quietly build a life that's totally transformed.
I mean, just let that sink in for a second. This is the core truth we all tend to forget. The person you're going to be in a few years, that's not some random destination you'll magically arrive at. Nope, it's being built right now, brick by boring brick, with every little thing you do today. It's not about the highlight reel you post online, it's all about what you do when nobody's watching. So you've really got two paths you can go down. On the one hand, you have the exciting habits. You know what I'm talking about. That big New Year's resolution, the crazy diet that's all over social media. It feels awesome for a week, right? You're super motivated, but then it just fizzles out and you're right back where you started. But on the other side, you have the boring habits. These things won't get you a million likes. They don't give you instant gratification, but they're the ones that quietly stack up day after day until you look back and realize everything has changed. So let's get into it. First up, we're talking about habits for your mind and body. Think of this as laying the foundation. Because let's be real, if this stuff isn't solid, everything else just feels like an uphill battle. All right, habit number one, wake up at the same time. And listen, this is not about forcing yourself to join the 5 a.m. club if that's not you. The magic isn't the time, it's the consistency. When you get up at the same time every single day, and yeah, I mean weekends too, you stop fighting with yourself. Your brain actually loves that rhythm. Your energy levels out, your mind feels clearer, and that whole battle with the snooze button, it just disappears. Discipline isn't this big effort anymore. It starts to become automatic. Okay, habit number two, plan for tomorrow tonight. Think about it. Most of us wake up and we're immediately behind. We're reacting to emails, notifications, other people's demands. This simple habit flips that script. We're talking 5 minutes before you go to sleep. And you're not making some endless to-do list. Just pick 3 priorities. That's it. The difference is huge. You wake up with a sense of clarity, not chaos. You can put your energy straight into doing things instead of wasting it just trying to figure out what to do. Now, habit number 3 sounds almost too simple, but trust me, it's a game changer. A daily walk with 0 distractions, and that is the key part. No podcasts, no music, no audiobooks, just you and your feet on the ground. Our world is so loud, always screaming for our attention. This walk, it's like hitting a reset button for your brain. It creates space for you to actually think, to sort through problems. Your stress just melts away, and you're literally training yourself to be calm in a world that's anything but. All right, next up, number 4, eating the same simple meals. Man, we make food so complicated, don't we? We're always jumping on the next diet trend, following a million rules, and then we just get exhausted and give up. The secret is so much simpler. Repetition is way better than perfection. Just find a few healthy meals you actually like and stick with them most of the time. What happens? You basically eliminate decision fatigue, no more what's for dinner debates, your energy stays stable, and over time, you're quietly building this amazing foundation of health and, believe it or not, discipline. Okay, so once that foundation for our minds and body is in place, we can move on. Now we're going to talk about building your resources, both the money in your bank and the wisdom in your head. These are the things that give you freedom and options down the road. So, habit number 5 is all about a simple but massive mindset shift. Save before you spend. Think about how most of us do it. We get paid, we spend, and then we hope there's something left to save, which usually there isn't. The smart way is to flip that completely. The moment you get paid, you save first, even if it's a tiny amount. Then you live on whatever's left. See, you're not just moving money around. You're building the skill of patience, of delaying gratification. And that skill, over time, it doesn't just build a bank account. It builds a life with more freedom. I don't have time to read. We all say it, right? But somehow we all find plenty of time to scroll through our phones. And that's why habit number 6 is so brilliant. Just read 10 pages a day. 10 pages. That's it. It feels so easy, so non-threatening, that your brain doesn't even put up a fight. It's a tiny promise you can actually keep every single day. No overwhelm required. But here's where the magic happens. Those 10 little pages a day, they add up. Consistently, they become something like 12 to 15 books a year. Seriously, think about that. With no stress, no pressure, you're not just cramming facts into your head, you are slowly, quietly, but fundamentally upgrading the entire operating system of your brain. How you think, how you talk, how you see the world, it all gets better.
Okay, let's move into the final set of habits. And these are a little tougher because they're all internal. This is about mastering yourself. It's about winning the inner game, which is, at the end of the day, the only game that really matters.
Habit number 7 is one nobody else will ever see, but it might be the most important one for shaping who you are. It's simply this: keep the promises you make to yourself. Every single time you say you're going to do something and then you don't, you chip away at your own self-trust. So you have to start small. Promise yourself you'll work for just 10 minutes, and then do it. Every time you do that, you're proving to your brain, hey, I'm a person who can be trusted. I follow through. You literally start building real self-respect from the inside.
So most of us are just running on autopilot, right? We make the same mistakes week in and week out. Habit number 8, the weekly reflection, is how you break that cycle. It's about taking maybe 20 minutes once a week to stop being reactive and start being intentional. And you do it by asking yourself 3 really simple but really powerful questions. The first question is, what worked this week? What actually went well? You have to celebrate the small wins so you know what you should be doing more of. This isn't about patting yourself on the back. It's about strategy. Find out what's working and double down. Then you have to be honest with yourself. What didn't work? Where did you mess up? What patterns keep tripping you up? And look, this isn't about beating yourself up. It's just about seeing things clearly so you don't make the same mistake again next week. And finally, this is the most important one. What needs to change? Based on what worked and what didn't, what's the one small adjustment you're going to make? This is the question that turns reflection into action. It's how you actually get better. Okay, habit number 9 can be a tough one, but it is absolutely critical. You have to limit who gets access to you. Your time and your energy are not infinite resources. They're your most valuable assets, and frankly, not everyone has earned the right to them. This isn't about being mean or cutting people off. It's about being a guardian of your own focus. You have to protect your headspace from all the drama and noise that will absolutely wreck your progress. All right, we're at the last one, and this is the one that really separates the people who change from the people who just talk about changing. It's the one almost everyone skips, precisely because it's uncomfortable. So here it is, number 10. Do one hard thing every single day. That's it. We're not talking about climbing a mountain here. We're talking about making that phone call you've been putting off, doing the dishes when you're exhausted, hitting the gym when you'd rather be on the couch. Every time you choose the hard but right thing over the easy thing, you are forging real discipline. That's where it's built. So after all that, what's the big idea? It's kind of a weird one, but it's so true. Your amazing future isn't going to be exciting. It's going to be boring. And that's exactly why it's so powerful. I mean, this quote just nails it. Your future isn't built in those big cinematic moments. It's built by one boring day after another just done right. No one is going to give you an award for going on a walk by yourself or for saving a few bucks. Nobody's even going to notice. But in a couple of years, the results of all that quiet, consistent, boring work, they will be impossible to ignore. They will speak for themselves. Which brings us to the only question that matters right now. Don't try to do all of these at once. That's a recipe for failure. Just pick one. Just one. Which one of these boring, unglamorous, but life-changing habits are you going to start today? Because the person you want to be in a few years, they're watching you, and they're hoping you choose well.